Hello, this is just a brief review on how to do your vacation mini project at the LRC. Obviously, you're going to come in, log into a workstation, and then you're going to open the Camtasia application. And before we get too far, we're going to save as to the desktop using your last name and whatever you'd like to put with it, and make sure it's saved here to the desktop, not to your documents. Just click save. And that will make our last step much easier. Since I already have a couple pictures, they're here on the desktop, I'm just going to move my project out of the way, and then I'm going to show you if you need to download any pictures from the internet, you'll have to go into Google Images, do a search, but a quick word of advice would be to click View Image and then drag to your desktop. Once you have all of your images, drag them to the media bin. That's where we keep them for safekeeping. And before we put them onto our timeline, which is down here, we're going to record our audio. And to do so, we'll click the red record button. We'll make sure that the full screen is turned off and the camera is turned off as well. And test your mic to make sure that your levels are about right here. That's good. If they're too high, you'll have to take the microphone out of your mouth or just bend it slightly out of the way so you're not sounding too distorted. Once you are revved up and ready to go, click the record button. It'll do a brief countdown and just start recording. My family vacation was awesome. First, we packed up our station wagon full of our suitcases, and then we set off to Kalamazoo to go feed a bunch of deer. After we went to Kalamazoo, we stopped by the Grand Canyon. We had tons of fun jumping off cliffs, but my sister, who is afraid of heights, had a very bad time. When you're done recording, just click stop. If this window shows up, just say close. And you'll see that your recording shows up in two places, here in your timeline and down here at the bottom. And in mine, I have a little bit of audio that I didn't like. You can always trim it if you feel like it. Go up to here, edit, and split up playhead. And you can delete that. Otherwise, just for the sake of making this easy and convenient, I would just restart and re-record again. You really don't have to make it perfect, but it pays to record a couple of times and get your best take. So I have my audio. I can listen to it. I'm going to bring the playhead back to the beginning. You just click play. My family vacation was awesome. First, we packed up. Sounds great. And then you'll be dragging in your pictures. The reason that you record first is so that you can take the natural cadence of your voice and not sound too distorted. If you put your pictures in first, then you're going to have one heck of a time shoving in everything you need to say during the duration of the pictures. So heed my advice. Record first and then put your pictures in. I go like this and just listen to how it starts off. My family vacation was awesome. First, we packed up our station wagon full of our suitcases, and then we set off to Kalamazoo. So, since I talked about packing and traveling, I'm just going to extend that till about this point. Then I will put in the picture of somebody feeding some deer, and you can always make your pictures a little bit larger. I might want to have two pictures of my deer feeding moment, so I'll put in the second one right next to it and then trim it down. The playhead will show you what's going on at that moment, so if you need to, you can just move it on over to get to the next part. Here we go. Perfect. Then I'll add my last two pictures, and here I am just pretending that my pictures are going in with the content of what I'm saying. You will need to make sure that your pictures match up to what your recording. So when I'm all done, I'm going to click File, Save. I'm happy with the way everything turned out. Let's see. Yep, this looks great. You can always use these to resize. That's perfect. So I already saved. I'll just do it again. I'll exit out. And then in order to submit my project or save it for later, I will click down here at the project server. A little drive up in the top right hand corner will show up with your class section. You'll click it to open it, and since I have an admin view, mine's a little bit different, but you're going to be saving your project in this November 8th Camtasia folder. So then I'm going to put it in there, wait for it to show up, and then I'm all set. If you guys have any questions, stop by the LRC help desk. Otherwise, good luck.